Yo, what's good, my people? Matty Soul here. I'm back with another video. It's a little bit different. I'm just driving, and going to the store, getting some shit, That's what's up. But anyway, I'm gonna be talking why this world is a trap or a setup or whatever you want to call it. Me telling you that it's a setup is technically a setup. Because everything's a setup, bro. Everything's a trap. Everything. Anything you can think of is a trap. Even going conscious is a trap. Yes, going conscious, being quote unquote woke, is a trap. I'm gonna tell you why, alright? When I woke up, quote unquote, was more aware of shit, I honestly saw like a lot of shit that people didn't see. But then if you don't have laughter, if you don't have like happiness to that, then you can be depressed going down that rabbit hole. So you got to be careful how you do things and how it is. It's just a big trap. It is what it is. This whole world is a trap. Facts. The whole world is a trap. Anything you do, anything you like, anything you love to do, anything, it's a trap. It's a setup. Everything's a setup. All the shit that's going on, a setup. Everything's a setup because, it's just the way that these leaders gave it to us. Like, these leaders gave us all these words that we've used today. Like, they gave us everything, so why wouldn't they make it like a trap? So we can't get out of this matrix. Like, the thing is, you can astral project and like do drugs or activate the DMT in your brain, but there's certain type of things that you really can't do. Like, even if you do drugs, you still come back. That's the only bad thing about getting high off crack cocaine. You leave the body from your soul, and like you go into spectating mode, but yet you come back. Like, there's no way of like escaping permanently. Like, you just have to play your part in this matrix. You got to play your part in this world as a person. You got to play your part in this world and what you're trying to do and what your purpose really is, alright? And the thing is, definitely, if you became conscious or woke or whatever, aware, whatever you want to call it, when you become that type of thing, then it's just one of those things where, what is it? You understand that this world is completely fucked up. You understand why, like, shit's really happening like this way. And it's just stuff like that can really make you depressed if you don't know how to maintain your happiness and you don't understand that you actually have to, like, laugh. And the key to life is laughter. Like, you have to laugh. Because if you don't laugh and shit, a lot of these conscious people, they don't make you laugh when they tell you real information. Yes, they're telling you real information, but you're not gonna laugh because it's just so horrifying to hear it that, like, you're just gonna go in a deep state of depression. Like, you just gotta understand that you gotta make yourself laugh. You gotta do a lot of shit that is funny, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have a good time in this world. You gotta understand that laughter is the best feeling in the world. You know how, like, you laugh so fucking hard that you just go into this world in your body that you're just dying laughing, and it feels so goddamn good. It feels better than any drug ever. You do anything, it feels better than anything. So I'm saying, like, you gotta laugh. I don't give a fuck how bad it really is out here. I don't care. You gotta make the best out of it with certain things, because if you don't make the best out of it, you just think all bad, and you think, like, once you become conscious or, like, quote unquote woke, you understand that a lot of shit is fucked up. They got our food supply, our water, and all this shit. And you're like, holy fuck, they're trying to kill us. Like, oh, shit. Like, you gotta be careful because you don't understand how to how to like not give a fuck, then it's going to get to you. And when you don't give a fuck, that's the only way you could fight depression. The only way you could fight depression is not giving a fuck about nothing. I'm talking like go out in the street butt ass naked and just fucking do some fucking stupid ass shit that would be funny to you. Or just like post some tidy whities and just fucking do some dumb shit. And y'all gonna be thinking, what the fuck, why would I do that? Like, I'm gonna get in trouble, like, I can't really do that. And that's just what you think, bro. They have you thinking like that, man. You gotta understand. Like, you gotta cause chaos to be happy. That's why they're trying to keep us in line, because when you're trying to work and get money and live a good life, you slave, then that's when depression really kicks in, because you're not doing shit to make you happy. You're living on somebody else's terms. You're living on somebody else's rules and shit when you work a job and shit like that. Like, you gotta just free yourself and understand that you can do whatever the fuck you want. Like, just not giving a fuck is very important to that, because when you don't give a fuck, you can use your depression as a more positive way. Like, depression, anxiety, all that stuff ain't all that bad, because you could use that to make it more positive. It's like a superpower. Like, you could use that as a superpower to make stuff more positive. Like, you could turn depression into positivity. You can understand that a lot of this shit that they say is really bad, and like you have autism, all this shit, you can use it in another way that makes you more positive and makes everything better, and like a lot of shit better, you know what I'm saying? It's like a superpower that a lot of people don't understand that they have. If you have anxiety, you just gotta understand, like, you're just thinking too much. Not too much, but you're thinking about the littlest shit that nobody else will be thinking. Like you see a bird, you're like, oh, he's gonna peck my eyes out, he's gonna do that, like, type of shit like that. You gotta use it in another way. You can't just keep thinking bad. You gotta keep thinking more positive and certain things that understand that a lot of shit is like that, you know? And like, this world is like, most niggas, well, not most people, but like a lot of conscious woke people, you know what I'm saying? They will think it's fucked up. Like, oh, fuck the Bible, fuck this, fuck religion. I understand about the religion part, but I used to be like that, where I was like, I turned on the Bible. I was like, nah, fuck that shit. That shit's bullshit. We gotta realize the Bible isn't lies, it's manipulated truth. Manipulated truth is different, because when you have a different perspective, when you read the Bible, you're gonna be like, holy fuck, like, this is crazy. Like, there's a lot of shit in the Bible that applies today. Like, there's a lot of shit. Like, I might have told you on my past videos, say, fuck the Bible, fuck all that. You know, I mean, yeah, but I understood from other people that the Bible is, they do that, is the design. Like, once you become conscious, you're gonna go against it, say, fuck the Bible, fuck that, no, it's lies and shit. That's a trap. That is a design for you to turn against it. You know what I'm saying? So, it's shit that they don't want you to read it. And the funny thing is that most Christians and Catholics don't read the whole Bible. That's what I've noticed. Have y'all ever noticed that? Most Catholic Christian people don't read all the Bible. They read like a tiny chapter of it every Sunday, and then they don't ever finish the Bible. There's a few of them that do read the whole Bible, but a lot of them, the pastor reads them like a little section, and then they're good with that little section of the Bible. That's what you gotta understand, that if you don't read the whole Bible, you're not gonna understand like a lot of shit. And when a lot of these Christian Catholic people be like, oh, that's not true, oh, like, you read something in the Bible will literally say, like, the devil is God's perfect angel, and then all the Christians kind of like, no, that's not true at all. And then you're just like, bro, like, literally says it in your Bible. What, did you not read it? Like, a lot of people don't read the Bible like that because there's a lot of words, I guess, but shit. If you're gonna be a hardcore Christian Catholic, at least read the whole Bible. Because if you don't read the whole Bible, you're not gonna understand like some of the shit that other people who have read the whole Bible and understand it from another perspective, that the devil only killed, what, like 20 people, and God killed billions of people. God's a mass murderer. This nigga cold. I don't mean to offend y'all, but God is a cold nigga. When that nigga gets mad, he mad. Like, okay, so Adam and Eve, right? The devil led them to the forbidden, like, tree of knowledge. Gave him a fruit that made him smarter. Like, God made Adam and Eve so dumb. They were like cavemen when they first came. They didn't fucking know anything. And of course, like, of course, like, they don't know shit. And then the devil gives them an apple from the tree of knowledge, like the forbidden, like, fruit tree, but yet it's a tree of knowledge. The devil actually helped them out in a sense that actually gave them more knowledge on shit. And then when that happened, the devil, Adam and Eve were having a fucking party and shit. They're having a twerk party, whatever you want to call it, like a lit party. And then God was pissed because he wasn't invited to that party. He was a salty nigga. Like, he came back, he was like, what the fuck is this? This nigga was like, what the fuck? He was salty. When God gets mad, he a cold nigga. He get mad. Hey, man. I'm just saying, bro. God be on some weird shit. That's facts, though. Like, why the fuck do you think the devil turned on him? Like, he was God's perfect angel. But God designed it like that, too. So he would turn on him because God was like, when his one heaven world, he was like, oh, this shit kind of boring, bro. He knew the devil was going to turn on him, but, you know, they got to make it seem like he didn't know, you know, in the religious aspect. But the thing is, God took 1/3 of the... the devil took 1/3 of God's angels. 1/3. God was like, the devil made an announcement. It was like, y'all niggas want to get the fuck out of here, alright? Let me know because I'm sick of this damn bullshit. And 1/3 of God's angels went down to hell with the devil. They created hell together. Here's the thing, a lot of Christian Catholics think the devil was born in hell. He wasn't born in hell, bro. He was not born in hell. God made him and he was a perfect angel. It's the thing you don't understand, alright? It's one of those things where we have a lot of misinformation and a lot of bullshit and a lot of shit that's like up with this society. Like, people are gonna tell you, oh, the devil's born in hell, he's all bad, blah, blah, blah. What if the devil's not as bad as you think he is? What if he's just trying to tell his side of the story? And I know I'm going pretty deep with this type of shit, but understand that a lot of knowledge has misinformation in it. And you gotta understand that we are gods ourselves, bro. We are all gods ourselves. We are one with God. We are part of God in a sense. But we are gods ourselves. Literally, God himself or whoever said in the Bible, don't follow anybody else. Don't be a follower to any other leaders. Be your own follower. Be your own powerful person. Do shit for yourself. That's what he said. He said, put the power in yourself first, and then once you have the higher energy of the power for yourself, then help other people if they don't understand that. So you got to help the world and help humanity as one, because when you die, God's going to be like, oh, what did you do for humanity? How did you help them? You know what I'm saying? He's going to ask you that. How did you help this world? And you got to be like, well, I help people understand what's really going on and certain things about how this world is really ran and shit like that. Like, you gotta go against the evil fucking higher up niggas. The evil, like, top of the pyramid higher up people are satanic people, bro. They are satanic. They eat babies, drink blood. That's what they do, bro. They eat babies and drink blood. That's what they do, man. It's fucking sick. They gotta realize these are evil, satanic fuckers, bro. That's who they are. You gotta understand. You know what I'm saying? And y'all kissing the fucking higher ups' ass and shit. Man, y'all are praising the evil higher power, bro. Evil higher power. Okay, good cannot exist without evil. That's just the way it is. God designed it like that. And everybody is going to die at some point. I'm sorry to tell y'all, but everybody is going to die. You gotta understand that if God made it to where we could live forever, he would have, but he didn't. He's like, your bitch ass gonna live 70 to 100 years, okay? And you gotta understand that he designed it for a reason like that. So I don't understand why people cry at funerals and why they're so sad that their loved one passed. Like, it was programmed in our head to be sad and, like, not move on, but you gotta understand you just have to move on. Because if you try to bring those people back into this life, you're basically the devil. I hope you know that. You're literally a demon. Doctors are devils, bro. Literally, they are devils. Literally. They're evil. Like, once somebody dies, just let them die, bro, because they're doing something else, you know what I'm saying? So, when they bring people back to life, that's basically the devil bringing you back to this fucking world. Like, if you die, just die, bro. It's just one of those things, man. If you didn't intentionally, like, if some shit just happens, it was your time to go. That's just the way that it was, bro. You gotta understand that. A lot of shit is happening. And everybody dies eventually, you know? It's not nothing new. You gotta stop being sad about deaths because they're moving on to somewhere else that we don't know. And if you had a near-death experience and you died and came back, you probably will understand that. Well, I've never had that, but I've heard of other people have near-death experiences, and they say even the way we like think of death is a lie. Like, this one person said when he died, it was only his, like, voice in his head. You know, the voice in your head when you're just, like, silent? It was the voice in your head, and it was just a pitch black room. A pitch fucking black room. It's not just the light, like, okay? It's a fucking pitch black room, alright? And you don't know if your eyes are open or closed, and you don't know if you're dead or not. That's what I've heard and shit like that. It's not about just going to the light and shit. And after, like, a while of him being in that darkness, he started to see this little spectacle of light, like, going further and further away from him. And he was, like, chasing it. He could feel the wind. He was running towards it. And when he ran towards it, he was running towards it, came further and further away. And all I heard was clear. And then before he came back to life, they're like, you either need to be a seagull or a sea pigeon, whatever those things are, the pigeons, to where, like, they're beach pigeons, to where you just eat people's food and shit on people, doo-doo on people's. Or you could return as your body, and your life will forever be changed. And he went back to his body and came back to life. And then he was like, oh shit, am I alive? He's like, yeah, you gonna make it. You gonna make it. That's what I'm saying, bro. A lot of shit is lies. The only thing about death that is true that they told us, okay? Life flashes before your eyes. That is true. Okay? You're gonna see every last memory of your life that you remembered and shit, what you went through, all the good and bad memories. That's the only thing true. Life flashes before your eyes. That's the only true thing they tell you about the death. Okay? Like, and think about it. When you die, your energy never dies. Like, you just plug it into another, like, matrix or another world. Okay, your energy can never die once you came to life, because energy cannot be created or destroyed. Alright, that's the thing. You gotta understand that. Shit gets deep. It gets fucking deep. Yeah. Well, that's today's video, and I'll see y'all later.